Hi, Nick Barris here. I'm doing my end of lesson reflection for week 2. I really enjoyed this week actually. I thought both case studies were really enjoyable. I've gone through tons of case studies in my time at BYU Idaho, and honestly, these two were up there as far as the two that I've enjoyed um, quite a bit. As far as kind of my aha moments or things that I really enjoyed and learned this week, um, I guess two things in particular from each case, or one thing from each case study. With the Dropbox case, what stood out to me the most was from the CEO, Houston, I believe his last name was, how he was a very successful man. He was doing really well with his different endeavors in his life up to the point of Dropbox, and he was doing well even before he made the decision to go and invent Dropbox. And I really like how he said that he just wasn't passionate about what he was doing at that point, and so he made that career change and or I guess that investment change of his time into creating Dropbox. And that just really stood out to me as far as obviously the courage that he had and the confidence that he had in himself. And I hope I can transition that into my life and have confidence in myself to do the things that I love. And when I'm not happy and not enjoying my work, that I seek to make changes to allow me to be happy. So I really liked his example there. And then the rest of that case study was really good as far as analyzing that and recognizing the challenges that he faced with Dropbox. Then with the Rent the Runway, that was also a really good case study. Um, I admired the the ability that um, the two founders had to recognize a need in the customer, and I guess recognize the need in an area and find that customer to be able to create that business. However, what really stood out to me from that case study and what I learned the most is it's important that once you have that idea and that um, I guess I'd say that opportunity to fill the need, that you really need to create the processes to make the business successful. That the idea will only take you so far, and that's really important. I think a lot of businesses really fail in that aspect. They focus a lot on, um, I guess, the need and finding those customers and building up that clientele, and not so much on the operational aspect of the business, which is crucial. It's often why a lot of employees are neglected. Operational employees are neglected, and then businesses ultimately fail. I see great value in having great, employees run your operation and continually being aware of where improvements can be made. Because there isn't money, um, I guess, on the outside being made in those situations, but um, it definitely reflects your profits, and it did in Rent the Runway's situation where they didn't have very good operations in place, and so they suffered. Good week. Enjoyed learning from my classmates and studying these case studies. Thanks.